So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, we're back today and we're going to be talking a little bit more, of course, about PES 2020. That's what my channel is all about. And there's a couple of things that I wanted to talk about in today's video. So the first thing is the Data Pack 2.0, all right? We've got 7 days to go. This was yesterday on Thursday, so technically today on Friday, 6 days to go. And I'm always intrigued as well by the comments that people leave. Can be like the demo. I see that an awful lot. Look, you got to remember this, all right? There were some aspects of the demo that were great, the physicality and stuff, but then there were aspects of the demo that weren't so good, such as the AI being very easy to beat, and, you know, that's not what we want. We don't want the AI to become easier just to get more physicality in the game. The one thing that has to be addressed, and I tweeted out myself, was like AI, CPU. It's as simple as that. The AI need to be addressed. That should be their number one concern, which will fix a lot of the gameplay problems that we're getting, such as dumb AI that just stand there, player switching that should happen on its own, instead of literally when you lock a player in with a L1 or whatever you use to switch players. Once it's locked onto that player, it doesn't change automatically, even though it should when the ball's in a different position and there's another player closer to it. I was in the podcast yesterday that I did with PES Universe. We covered all this, so be sure to check that out when it goes live. But there it is, Data Pack 2.0. Nothing real concrete on what else it's going to feature. I would expect new faces, of course, probably updated kits, maybe national teams. No talk of any new stadiums, though, so primarily gameplay-related changes is what I'm going to be expecting. And hopefully, for the better. Next up, we have this that I just wanted to touch base on. If you're interested in qualifying for the UEFA Euro competition, make sure you check out the link in the description or wherever. I'll leave it in the description to make it easier. Just a little bit of a trailer for you. So the purpose of this is to represent your country. Represent your country. Try and see as far as you can go. And yeah, there are a couple of qualifying dates. I'll let this run through so we can finish the trailer. Couple of females playing it as well, so it doesn't matter if you're male or female. Try it out, see if you can represent your country. Register now and do well. So here we go. If you head over here right now, you can go represent your country. If you go to England, you can actually register at this moment in time. So there are the dates. So you've got Saturday, November 9th, the 25th, the 1st of December, and the 11th, and it tells you how many players have signed up. And you can get a bit of an idea of the player structure as well. If you click on it, you'll get a look at some of the rules of what's going on. And there we go. So check out the link, register if you would like to, and if you do win it, the top 4 promote to the online qualifier playoffs. And then there's going to be a big final, I believe, at the end of it. So there's that point. Now let's move on to the big discussion of today. Something that stirred a lot of controversy as well. This was something we did touch upon in the PES Uni podcast as well with Weza and the Midnight Kids. So when it's out, check it out. We went into a lot of detail about this. But pretty much, if you don't know what's happening, this week in myClub, they've got new legends, right? The new legends are finally here with Park Ji-sung and David Beckham. But Konami have decided that the only way you can get these players is with coins. And the only way to get coins, apart from completing a mission every now and then, is to obviously spend cash. So it's pretty much behind a paywall. And yeah, it's an interesting one to discuss and talk about, because if you read the comments, people are not happy about this. Saying they're greedy, they don't want them. Why is it only for coins? It's a paywall. And, you know, it's one of those things. I'm torn in it because this is what I feel. This is what I feel Konami probably should have done. They're probably doing this right now to test it out and to see the reaction of what people think. They're also going to have a look at how many sales they're making. There may be people that are spending a lot. There may be people that are spending nothing. What they probably should have done was have 2 options. Literally have 2 options. So you've got a GP version where you've got less chance of getting the legend, but you can use your GP, or you've got this version where you've got more chance of getting them, but you have to pay with coins. That way it negates the problem of people getting annoyed because they think Konami are just doing it purely to make a buck. Now look, at the end of the day, this is in every single online game nowadays. Everything is randomized. You don't know what you're going to get. FIFA's the same, right? But obviously you don't pay for everything. You can do incentives to get players and get packs. But there are loot boxes in different games that you can only get through currency. There are loot boxes that you can get in games that you can get through playing it. It really depends the direction the company is going. Do I want to see this though? Probably not. I mean, it's not leaving a great impression, especially with the gameplay not really being where it should be right now, and I feel like they have to worry about that more than doing something like this. I mean, it could be a trial. It could be a trial where they're just literally seeing how it goes with consumers. I don't think it's going to go very well, and personally, from a person like myself who plays Master League a lot, this is not going to entice me to go online. Don't get me wrong, I love Beckham and Park Ji-sung. I'm a Man United fan. They're legends, they certainly are. But this isn't going to make me say, you know what, I'm going to spend $10 because I want to try and get them. And the reason being because I believe this is in a pool worth 102 different players. So your chance of getting these legends after spending money is extremely, extremely slim. So what do we do about it? I mean, literally, I can't do anything, right? And you guys can't do a whole lot, except don't do it. Don't buy the players, don't spend the money if you don't want them. There are some people out there that are more than happy to spend cash to get players. And I've done the same, not for players. I've spent money on mobile games. I have, because I feel like I've put enough time and effort into it. I just feel like Konami could have gone a different route on this, as I said before. Have a GP version, have a coin version. That way, you're catering to both sides of the fence. Some people may want to spend coins and have a better chance of getting a player, and some people may just want to use their GP and spin some players. I still think Konami are making money out of that. They're not having a loss. All they're doing here is putting a bad vibe around themselves, because people are not going to look at this and go, oh yeah, I've got a great chance of getting a player. No, they're not. They're looking at it and they're looking behind a paywall and saying, if you want this player, you're going to have to pay your money. And we've already paid money. We've already bought the game. I bought it. You've bought it. Whoever's bought the game has bought the game. It's as simple as that. The game's also on sale now as well. So I just don't think Konami are doing themselves any justice here, digging themselves a bit of a hole where you just don't need to do it. Don't need to do it. Just do what you were doing. If you want to have this, Legends, English, fine. That's fine. But make it worthwhile, where you're going to get a legend if you pay. Another option. If I'm spending $10, I expect to get a legend. I mean, you don't have to get a legend, but your odds of getting a legend, right, should be far superior than not spending any money. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts below. I pretty much know the gist of what people are going to say. They're not going to be happy about it. But I think it might be a bit of a trial for Konami. They'll see if people are going to buy stuff, if they're not. I just want Konami to be a little bit more transparent, especially when it comes to these patches. For me, I'm an offline guy. You know that. I don't go on myClub. I don't spend any money on myClub because I don't see the point. Now, I know you can use Legends in Master League, so if they were having something like this and it was all Man United Legends, it might entice me to go online and try it to use those Legends in my playthrough offline. But doing it this way, it's not helping him. And as I said, I want them to be more transparent in the fact that when they release a patch, and this is talking about the patch now more next week, let us know exactly what's been fixed. A lot of the times they come out with information, but it doesn't specify what has been addressed. And I'll give credit to EA and FIFA, because when they release a patch, there's a bunch of notes that are there for us to read and learn about what has been updated. It's not difficult, it's a changelog, right? It's just notes for us to understand. If they simply, maybe we've improved the physical aspect of the game, put it in the notes. Shooting has been tweaked, goalies have been refined, AI responsiveness has been fixed, stuff like this, so we know what has been addressed. That's all I have to say on the matter. But yeah, let me know your thoughts below. Not a great thing though, I feel, for Konami overall. It doesn't bother me in that regard, but it bothers me in the sense that it's not giving them a positive light on the company when you're trying to do it through a paywall, and you're basically saying to people, if you don't pay, you're not going to get this player. Now, of course, it's optional. You don't have to spend the money. And that's where it becomes kind of controversial, because you don't have to spend the money, but then again, if you want the player, you're going to have to spend the money. There's still options though. Having the GP as an option, I think they should have put that in there as well, as opposed to just doing myClub coins. But that's my opinion. That's my opinion. Let me know yours below. We shall return with Master League. I'm really ultimately kind of waiting for this patch now. Not that I want to delay my series, but you know, the AI has got on my nerves many times now, and I just want to play, you know, the updated version. Hopefully it will fix many things. But anyway, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. Until next time, take care, and make sure you do check out the PES Universe podcast when it's released, because I made a special appearance. Until next time, guys, take care.